Hello Aquarius, welcome to your July 2019 He Said, She Said reading. Thank you for joining us. My name is Michelle.
My name is Richard.
We'll be doing a true He Said, She Said reading today, which means I'll be reading as your energy Aquarius and Richard will be reading as the other side, the other person that you will be, that you are focusing on here in July. Depending on how you identify, either side could resonate, so please keep that in mind. Let's get started with your oracle cards here, Aquarius. From Shadows and Light, you've drawn Autumn is My Last Chance. It's about not losing hope. You can see this girl here, she's quite forlorn. She's feeling a bit lost and lonely, yet she has this bright red apple in her hands. So she's looking like she needs sustenance, food, help, shelter, but yet she has a life-sustaining apple in her hand that she's saving it for later. So I get this energy around this of not looking away from this sustenance or looking outside of yourself for rescue, for help, for assistance. Rather, it's the need to look at what you already have and use it wisely. Now, Richard has, from the Dark Goddess Oracle, the card of Baba Yaga.
So Baba Yaga is the archetypal thief of Slavic origin, and around this card there's an air of needing to appreciate what you have or risk losing it.
Okay, so it may be that there's a risk of losing this apple. We'll see where this goes. We have a new playlist on our channel here, and it's Soulful Repair. Richard and I do it together in the style of the He Said, She Said readings. So if this one doesn't resonate, go and check those out. They're not sign dependent, so you may find your particular set of circumstances there. Let's take a look. Actually, I want to get one more shuffle here. You know, I get this energy around you, the High Priestess and the Empress in reverse, of a lot of on the surface things are not what they appear. Okay, so let's get a look at this here for you, Aquarius. Cut these cards. Okay, and I'll focus in on the status of this relationship, how you feel about this person, the strengths of this relationship, the weakness, what you should continue to do in this situation, what you should stop doing, and what is the likely outcome.
Lay down the same cards here, Aquarius. Status of the relationship, how this person feels about you, Aquarius, strengths, weaknesses, what this person should keep doing, what they should stop doing, and the outcome if nothing changes.
Eight of Swords in reverse as the status. So I feel like there's an energy here of wanting your freedom. There's a little bit of it's very Aquarian energy of rebelliousness and not wanting to be tied down. Now, it may be that you are the type of person here, Aquarius, who is always saving this apple for later, thinking to yourself, well, I'll have a stable relationship, but that's later. I've got plenty of time now just to enjoy my freedom.
All right, looking over here at the status of the relationship, we have the Star in reverse. So it speaks to pessimism and a loss of hope.
Let's take a look and see how you are feeling about this person, Aquarius. Yeah, the Two of Wands, I do feel that you already have quite a lot. You have this apple, and it's enough. But I feel you want more. I get this as someone who already has a lot going in their life, a very fortunate position actually to be in, because you have a choice of more than one path ahead, maybe more than one person. And for you, there's an element here of feeling like, well, you know, perhaps there's more out there for me, and I just want to be free right now.
All right, so looking over here at how this person feels about you, Aquarius, the Queen of Pentacles. So they see you as being somebody who is financially stable and could give them some security, I think.
They may even see you as a wife. Let's take a look and see what the strength of this situation is. We have the Magician in reverse now. Get one more card on that. What is the strength here with the Magician in reverse? And the Six of Swords. You know, I'm picking this up as a kind of trickster energy. I think that for you, Aquarius, you have this thing, I'll call it a thing, a past pattern where you manipulate a situation. I'm sorry, I've got it as you, but it can be the other way around, Aquarius.
Could be someone around you.
It could be someone around you that's doing this to you. But manipulates a situation and then puts distance. It's kind of like a runner card. And ultimately it's born out of not feeling worthy. You know, it's this energy that I have around you of not feeling worthy, but yet you have everything there. It's a very deep-seated issue where it makes you feel unworthy. And so you keep seeking more. It's very self-sabotaging, because I feel if you just took a bite of this apple rather than saved it for later, or believed that it wasn't enough for you, then I feel that you would be more at peace. But I get this energy around you of, I just don't want to be restricted. I want to be someone here who is always looking at the next thing. I want to put distance between me and my past situations. Just keep moving.
Yeah, there's an energy here of, looking over here at this Queen of Pentacles, of running at the first sign of somebody wanting something long-term with you. Yeah, I don't think actually this person that we're dealing with here is watching tarot. I think this one is really more one for the cross watchers. All right, let's take a look at strengths. We have the Tower in reverse. So this person here is willing to do everything it takes in order to get you, Aquarius. And they see that you're running, and they want to do everything they can to prevent this Tower moment from occurring.
Let's take a look and see what the weakness is here. Got the Two of Cups in reverse. You know, I just don't feel I'm speaking to someone here who is looking for a love relationship. Again, I keep getting this message from Spirit saying later. I'll have this love relationship later. But right now, I'm not interested. I just want to see what's out there. I want to explore. And you're being a little bit manipulative about it. I mean, Aquarius, I hate to say it, but that's what I'm picking up. It's coming across as you may be leading people on. And that's not cool. I mean, making them believe that you do want something, but I feel underneath it you've got no intention of taking this apple and biting it. You're willing to just kind of be alone, and you're not really focused on having any kind of partnership here.
All right, looking over here at the weakness for this person, we have the Hierophant. It's pretty clear to me here, yes, this person wants marriage. They want something traditional with you, Aquarius, but you're not having any part of it. And it's one of these situations where as soon as this has become apparent, now that's what you want to do here, is run.
Yeah, you know, it's a interesting energy, and when it comes to what you should continue to do here, we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So right now you just don't seem to be able to get to a point of stability. And I feel that the message around this is saying that if you do get involved with something long term, that you're biting off more than you can chew. It's not something that you want to take on.
It's too overwhelming.
Too overwhelming. But I feel that right now this seems to be saying to you, maintain this freedom, because you're not really sure where you're headed or what you want.
But I'm getting the impression here that for Aquarius here, it's a self-worth issue with this Magician in reverse. And the thing is that I can't help but wonder if Aquarius, you believe you're not worthy of this long-term commitment, this long-term relationship.
Fear of intimacy.
Yeah. Now, if that's the case, I mean, this is something you've got to think long and hard about. Is whether it's your self-worth that's holding you back. Because if it is your self-worth, then I don't think it's a realistic reason for not wanting this.
Yeah. It's like you have this apple there, but you're just kind of keeping it there on the back burner as kind of the last chance, your last hope, so to speak. If you think of the apple as a person, I think that's what you might be doing. But keeping your distance from that person and just kind of saving them up for later, because I get there's an emotional disconnect here. And you don't like to get too close.
Right, looking over here at what this person should keep doing, and that is the Eight of Swords in reverse. We have the Eight of Swords in reverse down here as well. And that is remaining free. I think it's remaining free of you, Aquarius, is the answer. Not being bound up in a situation where you're with somebody who wants to run.
What you should stop doing, Queen of Pentacles. I mean, it's mirroring, isn't it? It's a mirror. I mean, I think that you may be getting involved in relationships, Aquarius, and making people think, or putting on a mask, a disguise of this Queen of Pentacles as someone who can settle down, who is stable. But I get instability around you. I get that you don't like to get too close to people. I feel like there's always the eyes on the door or eyes on the horizon. That's what else is out there. And this freedom, this sense of not being restricted. And I feel that this Magician card here in reverse is you playing tricks, playing games, and making people believe that you can be this stable partner, a marriage figure. But then when things get too close, I think that you decide for yourself, well, no, actually, I'm going to keep that energy for maybe later, but not right now. I'm just going to continue here being free.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, to want to be free, but I think that needs to be communicated to people who you get involved with from the outset. And there needs to be no doubt that there is any interest, that there's no interest actually in being this wife figure.
Yeah.
Or husband figure, or whatever this happens to be.
Right.
Alright, so let's look over here at what this person should stop doing. And we have the Two of Cups in the reverse here is what they should stop doing.
Trying to make it work, trying to make a love connection here, a deep bond with someone who can't get close emotionally,
I want to get another card on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like that explanation. I'd like another card on that. Still Cups in reverse, please. And we have the Eight of Wands in reverse as what they should stop doing.
I get a missed connection. I get cross purposes. Somebody wanting something long term, a love connection. The other person doesn't.
Yeah. So stop getting involved in these situations where there's no chance of actually love occurring, but it's due to crossed wires or miscommunication. I mean, it's as much this person's responsibility as well to realize that you are not ready for a long-term relationship, and it's quite possible that someone over here might get expectations that they shouldn't have. But it's also, Aquarius, you do have a bit of responsibility here to make sure that that those expectations are clear. I mean, that your expectations of what they should be feeling is clear as well.
Yeah, if you're being very honest and open, I don't think that you were, because we have the Magician in reverse here. Now, when it comes to the outcome, we've got Death in reverse, so I don't feel that there's any kind of change to your circumstances right now. There's no transformation. I get it's out of fear, and I get this feeling around you of it's possible that you have attached the feeling of being in a marriage or in a long-term commitment with past failures, and you're unable to see anything changing in that regard. You may have just come out of a marriage, a long-term partnership, and so you just feel like, no, marriage doesn't work for me. So it could just be that. So I feel like the outcome of this is really, you're not willing to put any... Well, I just don't feel like you feel like you should change. I also get that as well. I don't feel that... I don't feel you're ready for this change.
Yeah, but I think there needs to be a time of evaluation here, Aquarius. A time to really look deep and see exactly what you want.
Yeah.
Because there is a danger that if you wait too long, or you let too many of these opportunities pass you by, that you won't have the opportunity when you want it.
Yes, yes.
But there's just that feeling that I'm getting here around this reading.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look at the outcome for this person. We have the Page of Cups in the reverse. So this speaks to me of insecurity. And I think it's insecurity over the fact that there's no connection here, that this person here can't make it happen with you, Aquarius.
Interesting. So we'll see where this goes in part 2. It seems to be, Aquarius, it's probably you that is the one here that's gotten involved with someone who just on a different path in life. You know, oftentimes we can meet people at the wrong time, you know, when somebody is on a path of just wanting to be single, the other person is ready to settle down, and there's just this missed connection. It's something like that, but as a result, Aquarius, you're dealing with this loss, a feeling of having lost this person, but I feel like there's something to be gained here from liberating yourself from an expectation possibly around what this person could have provided to you, something like that anyway. We'll see where this goes in part 2. Hope that you join us there. The link will be below in the descriptions box, Aquarius. That'll be on the Vimeo channel. If this is resonating, please join us. If it's not, then check out those soulful repair readings. They may be more resonant to your particular situation, and they're available under the Soulful Repair playlist on my channel. If you... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, whatever side you happen to be resonating with here, if you're cross-watching for an Aquarius, if there's lessons to be learned on both sides, we'll be going into that when we clarify these cards.
If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, and that email's also in that box below. So bye for now, Aquarius, and we will talk to you later.
Thank you, Aquarius. Goodbye and good luck.